Hello, we're the Grunge buddies. I'm coughing, basically up here. We're live. We're playing some Mario Kart. We gotta get all the people ready up, and get the controllers. Select your character, such and such, and your vehicle. It
Wait,
does matter.
I
In
could
this
die.
game. See, I like to turn on the stats sometimes
Go
too.
back
Check
to
it
the
out.
Mario.
Oh, sorry, did not hear you. Oh, the shy guy, the red one. He has so many options too. Favors.
I'm over. Oh yeah, they do have.
So basically, though, you wanted to know who is the most like popular waifu,
Yeah.
or who's the one everybody chooses, the most people choose, or
Yeah,
just
bro.
like
Because
in
like,
terms of popularity.
I've been okay. That's what they would as what we call it, or what they would call it now. I'm somewhat awake. And I've been lightweight dosing off, bro. So I probably don't have to really.
So what you getting woke about the waifus? So the waifus, for those that don't know, is basically your anime crush. It could be male or female. You have the husbandos. You do that. You don't even have to call it that. You just call it whatever you want to. And it's basically like whoever you like, ultimates of all characters. For whatever reason. It could be like, you like their style, you like their moves, their personality, their story, or it could just be like, oh fuck, this character's hot as fuck. I really like that. It could just be that, you know? It doesn't have to be anything like weird or anything out there. Team. Choose. I might do random. Usually gives us a good mix of shit. Let's look at the list of top 100 fucking waifus.
Top 100. God.
I don't even know where you would go for this. Okay, maybe a character, a website called My Waifu List would have a good list. I'm already biased. Sorry, I got to get to my cards. We want Lightning and Lucia, and then let's turn off the singles.
Ah.
And the boom. Yeah, that's the list. And I guess we don't need this anymore because we don't have the blue shell. If you guys didn't know, that one takes care of the blue shell. That's why I usually get it with that. I don't know what you call it, a horn. So here's their list. I'm sure that there's other lists, but let's just go like top 10, right? Fucking Megumin from Konosuba. I don't know if you've seen Konosuba. I think I showed you like 4 episodes.
Right.
But it's the dude that has the dumb water goddess as his prize for being isekai. And she is, she is definitely one of the most popular characters on that show. Number 2 is Rem, one of mine. One of the 4.
You're not Daisy, so I can do this.
From ReZero.
Right. Oh, of course.
Asuna from fucking Sword Art Online. God. They're going, that's like if you chose soccer, but this was the 90s or the 2000s. She is the Sakura of the 2010s.
Yeah.
The 02 is the Sakura of the 2020s. Who is next on the list?
Oh shit. Okay.
Fucking Aqua should be nowhere near the top 10. She's number 5 on this list. fucking Amelia. They have a lot of basic bitch choices on this list. Just like it'd be like the top 100 like best anime characters, and number 5 is Goku. It's like yes, he is influential, but I don't think he is the top 5 character of all time. But this is a waifu list, and this is like their choices, and this is probably actually, this is probably based on my waifu list is probably a place where you can actually make a waifu list like your own, and then this is their rankings of people's choices.
Right.
Like how many people, like I guess the most people have all have put Megami as their wife,
Or whatever.
Right.
as their number one. Let's go here. Fucking Kurisu from Steins Gate. Yeah, she's a quality waifu. She's a 2B. Yeah.
I'm doing this without my glasses so I can kind of work with you on that.
Polo is like an original waifu. Polo was from Spice and Wolf.
Right.
I remember her back in the day when I didn't know where to watch anime, and I used to watch it on like different random sites. I remember there was a lot of recommendations of Spice and Wolf and stuff in like little chats on the side and things like that. And so I like watched it, and it was like great, but slow. And I didn't appreciate it at the time. And I watched it later on when I was a bit more mature, and it was fucking amazing. And Polo was good.
Alright.
And then we have Toru, the dragon,
Right.
which again another. I hate saying basic bitch because it's not that bad to be basic bitch, but they are very basic choices.
Right.
Let me scroll this list real quick. Rin, Saber. My God, somebody chose Malty. What do I even want on this list? Nami is on the list. Kagura.
Nice.
I don't know Kagura. Yeah. Hinata's number 28. Nezuko's number 33. Fucking Albedo, she should be on the list higher. 34. That's good. Probably not. She probably doesn't deserve that, actually.
You're the art.
Albedo art, yes.
Remember that? Character.
Yeah, it is the art. Oh, you know what?
No, don't.
They haven't been seeing what we've been playing.
No, they haven't.
No, they haven't. Oh, well.
That's the why is it when I do good, that's when they're not watching. So now that they're watching.
Well, they'll know you're in first place or second, because that's where you are right now.
Yeah, but it's like, what if I end up not doing good now?
Robin is 39. Where the fuck is Ray? Not Ray. Nagato Yu. Where's you? Oh my God, they have stuff. That's so cool. This is a great list.
You know what else I want to try?
What's
Those chocolate covered Red Bull. They have them in stores. They do now.
I could definitely see people seeing Hinata as their wife.
Oh yeah.
And do you think that a lot of people thought that Sakura was great back in the day? That still like rock Sakura?
Yeah.
It's the same people that rock with Sanji still. It's like at a certain point.
It's like the hate.
You have to realize the supremacy of Zoro, okay? Like, in that feud, Zoro is king. At least that's my opinion.
Well, Zoro's definitely king.
It fully disappeared. That was pretty cool. I never seen somebody activate the boob before on screen. You know, you usually do it yourself.
Right.
Also, Toad, you got any other anime questions or something? Or should I look up this other? Who'd you consider like the hottest dude in Naruto? I guess we could go that way. We could also go definitely the hottest. It's gotta be like Itachi's gotta be on that list, right?
Itachi's definitely.
Sasuke and Madara when in his prime.
A lot of the Uchiha men are surely on that list. I came across lists of both like by both genders commenting saying like, oh yeah,
you know,
like, no, I was like, bro, y'all right on that level, bro, because it's like, I mean, you got, like, the parents, the abilities, the eyes, for sure you have.
Yeah, right. The eyes help.
They definitely help.
Cause they got the standard like full black, but then they got the detailed red. All the dots. The more dots and lines, the better.
I heard people say Kakashi could be on that list if they would have moved to like that.
And you know what? I think we have seen him about the last word though. I think they did that. But he looks great. If it was the image that I saw, if that's we could talk about. Obviously, I was thinking for the women, it would be great.
Yeah, Kurenai is very pretty.
Because she's sort of like a female Uchiha. She has the red eyes, the black hair.
Right.
She has all the fishnets. It's like, obviously, yeah, Tsunade.
Right.
Your Hinatas.
Got some pepper in there.
No, just a lot of like flex.
Honestly, I think the Hidden Cloud Village.
Oh yeah.
With my black
Yeah.
folks.
They
Yeah,
look
the women
great.
on that side are very.
Yeah, they are. Especially that one with the one that got with Choji.
She's very pretty.
Yeah.
A lot of people see people kill me with that, bro. Because they be like, bro, she don't. She's all flat and all. I'm like, bro, that's all you niggas care about.
God. Listen.
Because, you know,
Her fighting
anime's
style
all
cool,
about,
her ability cool, her
anime's all
hair is
about big
cool.
breasts, though. You know, skinny waist, big breasts.
That's
anime.
true. You know what anime actually cared about the butt as well? It was an anime called, I think it was called Keijo. And basically, Keijo is a water sport where the goal is to use the breast, the shoulder, and the butt, and the hips to knock the other girl off of a little platform that you're both on.
Oh, I could do that.
And like it turned from an anime into an actual sport that women do in Japan. And yeah, the bigger the bust, the bigger the butt, the better.
I could easily win that one.
And it was like sports fighting shonen anime, but with butts and titties. Like they were literally doing like stretches and exercises, and then they do super moves in the battles. You guys, they do like feints and shit. And this one chick, I'll never forget. There's a few scenes in anime I'll never forget. one is this one scene with this one chick who was flat chested, but then all of a sudden it looked like she had bigger breasts and was using them to full effect, right?
Yeah.
But then it was revealed, oh, she was just putting her butt up there super fast, and so it looked like the after image of her breasts getting bigger, but it was her butt. That and like falls in the same category as the sea cucumber jizzing all over that chick.
God.
And,
Hey.
oh, it was bad. It was full on. Anyway, it was. If it was any other shape, it would be an X-rated scene, in out of context. And that one zombie anime where the breasts do the Matrix. They do the bullet dodge. It literally like it slips between one toad, one goes up, it slips between the other one, and the other one's going down. So they're both. It's like I gotta show you these scenes because these are actual scenes. I'm not lying. If I was ever to show somebody anime and be like, if I was to show them anime and they were like that kind of like personality where they can enjoy like absurdity and like that kind of style, I would show them a lot of Gintama, and I would show them a lot of those where it's just ridiculous. A lot of KJ. Oh, and a lot of Food Wars. I had never seen Food Wars, but I know Food Wars. Like, if you can, that's a good idea for a recommendation for an anime. For how do you say it? It's good to think about like if I was to recommend an anime to somebody, I would have to first know their personality and what they like. You know, so like if you were into more of the true crime slash, you know, that kind of like murder mystery kind of style of thing, I would recommend Death Note. You know, because like it's very accessible. There's very little fluff. There's very little anime isms in there. Misa Misa is the most, and she's subdued by the standard. Like she is a realistic Genki girl, I guess you'd say. Manic pixie dream
Misa
girl.
Misa sounds like you're doing some Jar Jar Binks talk.
I know, but that's like Misa Amano or Misa Amane. That's her real name, but her stage name is Misa Misa. She's like an idol.
It just sounds like
Damn
Jar
it!
Jar
Hit
Binks
me!
talk.
Yeah. Totally understandable. If I was to recommend like a person, okay, there's a certain style of anime fan that's not an anime fan, right? Where they've seen anime like Dragon Ball and Bleach and stuff you can see on Toonami, but they haven't seen, but they don't call themselves an anime fan because they don't know, like, one, what anime is exactly, and two, don't really like know where to start. You know, people like that, I would recommend Hunter x Hunter. Because Hunter x Hunter is like, it has everything. It has comedy, it has wholesomeness, it has like really serious moments. It has like some of the best writing in anime, and it's a shonen show. It's a shonen trash power up by friendship show, kind of. Not really. It actually has a really good like power system that isn't based on like, you know, your Natsus, your Dragneels, your Igneels. I mean, it was a guy's name. Your Fairy Tale is what I was trying to say. Fairy Tale. Whoa. Igneel. And Lucy and Happy and all the and Gray and all the other guys. Yeah.
What is
Fucking
that now?
Failing willpower.
Igneel, I believe, was his dad's name, who was a dragon. He was like his adopted dad. Natsu's a human. His dad was a dragon, and Natsu eats fire. Well, Toad got 7. It's not very good. He isn't talking. Good. I'm trying. We can keep on going down the list of people. Like sports anime, I would definitely recommend fucking Haikyuu. Like, and also soccer anime. If somebody likes soccer, I'd recommend an anime called Giant Killing, I believe was called it. It was a really good soccer anime that I wish had another season. Where basically the premise is that a dude who was like once a player, but like I believe got injured or something, and became like a coach, and like bumped down to like one of the lowest ranked, like the team that's about to be bumped down to league.
Oh.
And he's like, I gotta like
I was
teach them and train them to be better. And there was a really good character in there that was like had a fast ability, or like he was like quick. There was no like named abilities, but it was kind of like that kind of thing. Where it has like anime-ness, anime superpower kind of thing going on in a way. You know, characters move faster than you can think, how fast you can think, that kind of thing. But soccer. And then Haikyuu is fucking like stress. Like you actually feel like that the team could lose, and they could lose at any moment. And such good like chemistry, and like there was a whole scene where a character that's a jerk becomes like starts to love the game and shit like that. Like, such a good anime. Volleyball, by the way, men's volleyball, high school. Okay, really good. You should watch it someday if you haven't seen it. I think I showed you like the first 3 episodes. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we gotta get back and watch all the anime and shit. We get Fate. We started getting on Fate. Whatever.
Careful, show you how to get good. Like you can show the bombs and how to give them hit first.
Your history or mythology, and we're like that. Fate is definitely in for you because the whole premise is about myths and legends and stuff fighting for magic supremacy.
Right.
And it's about King Arthur and Alexander the Great and stuff. And they all have power. It's anime. You know, I wrote that we were going to talk about anime, and we actually did. So that's mission accomplished. And did you want to talk a bit about any Ventura progress you're doing to it? I hear you said that you like are done refining them now, the pictures. So you've gotten all the characters you wanted to do, the cool stuff like that.
I like it.
Yeah. You know what you should do, Toad? You should do more of those comic panels. Those black and white ones.
Yeah.
Because those look pretty good. And then release them onto like whatever, or Facebook. Whatever they're ever supposed to be, like TikTok.
Right. Okay.
I haven't lost my place, but I haven't been doing good. I've been talking for fucking 43 minutes straight.
Oh,
You like really psychological stuff, like sci-fi stuff. I'd have to watch it again to give a real recommendation of it, but I'd give a tentative recommendation to an anime called Ergo Proxy. From what little I remember, it was a very like psychologically deep anime. It dealt with like, I believe, like dystopian like corporations, that kind of thing, or something like that. God, I'm doing it bad because it was like such a long time ago that I've seen it, and I only seen it once, and I fell asleep through one episode, so I kind of missed like a big old plot thing. But yeah,
There's another. Okay.
Ghost in the Shell is always cool, but that's the very everybody's seen Ghost in the Shell. Trinity Blood would be very cool to see. Again, because I only saw that like on Toonami or whatever it was on, right? And I never saw it in order. I always saw like episode here, episode there, that kind of thing. But when I got, the main character is a crush, which is a vampire that eats vampires, basically.
Yeah.
That preys on other vampires. And it has a really cool like art style. I remember I saw like there was a cosplay controversy where like this whole outfit was like presented as made by them, but it wasn't, that kind of thing. It was bought, but like it was so intricate and so like detailed that it took so long to make that the person was able to identify that it was theirs. That's the point, but just how much detail it has and how much detail the characters have. It's crazy that it has cosplayers doing them in general. Like they have to carry like staff here and carry like these harnesses with like 15 pounds of like paper mache wings and shit like that.
I mean, there's people that, well, then again, they got paid for it. Like the Victoria's Secret Angels, they're like 50 pounds.
Right.
Then again, they get paid for it.
And I think cosplayers get some. Maybe not. But oh, actually, okay though. Down there. So we moved up on our rank. Get this music's so chill. I gotta turn it to something else. Also chill.
Ready?
Where was that upbeat? Oh yeah.
I mean, we could pause if you need it.
Oh, I think I got it. Yeah. Oh, Ray is pretty cool. She has two-tone. One half, I believe the right is crimson, the left is teal.
Right.
She just keeps it in a gray, so it kind of does a double helix kind of cool. Gloriana has like blonde into red hair due to her like alien hair. It's supposed to be like filament or like part of her like skin, basically not actually hair, but I was never able to convey that.
Okay.
In terms of hairstyle,
We pause while you
a lot of basic stuff.
Or what?
They're taking out the garbage, cleaning it. Oh, that's the eel.
Not cool.
That's something mom.
I was just thinking that
Yeah. know too much. That might be the fucking weekend song.
I just remember a bunch of numbers. There was 159, 357, 99, which was their 97, 99,
I think it was 1998.
no, 98. Yeah.
Okay.
KR for 97. That was
Getting up there.
Right?
Oh, you still have Paulina. She's doing pretty good. Alright, we're still doing good. Yeah.
KFRC is. That's right. It was 610. It was something else, but I guess now it's 609.
Okay. There's a boardwalk, isn't it? Got water in the ocean.
Right? I just want to go to the ocean. Go to the Safeway by the beach.
Yeah. One day when we get a car.
Well, we always were able to pick like whatever, like either a sandwich or we would get like chicken strips, wedges or something. That was the one good thing about Safeway. You said like Chinese, you can get Chinese. Like some kind of hot section you can get that or
Yeah.
you can always get some kind of pastry from the bakery.
We always got the big.
Yeah, we got the big sandwiches. We got 2 of them, cut it 3.
Yeah. God. Oh, watch out for the thing. I sent that up. Yeah. That's pretty great. Are you down there again? Okay, you're over there. Good. Is this a one? Lap one?
Know where I'm at.
I'm like an industrial park.
I'm somewhere.
Yeah. Gotta be somewhere.
And this time, I know I'm watching mine because there was a long time where it was like one game where I was like, oh, I'm doing good. And then I looked and I was like, oh, wait. That was the show's screen I was watching.
God.
Pauline, you suck. Man, you were in third for a while. Yeah, right. I bet it was the village.
It was really
And that was the last race. We won! Yeah! The Grudge Grand Prix. God, I didn't say that right. The Grunge Grand Prix. I attempted. We're gonna do a little smoke break in between rounds here. Let me just discuss. Whatever. watch some of the romance anime I would recommend. I've seen Kagura's Loki. That's good. But everybody recommends like Bunny Senpai. I think I've heard about it, in that they get together, and then the rest of the story is them being together. And I'm like, that's what I want to do. I'm so tired of them leading up to the point at the end, and then they kiss or confess or don't, and then the story ends there. I hate that. Stop doing that. Or doing the fake out choice thing where it's like, you know, one girl, two guys, or four guys, one guy, four girls, and the whole story is which one does he end up with? When you can pretty much tell who he's going to end up with from the beginning. Some of them do fake out, but usually here's the spread. It's like the door, you know. If you're ever offered between two doors, always switch doors. Don't go with the one you're stuck with, because the chance that you've chosen it from the beginning is less than the chance to switch to what it could be.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did I say that? There was a whole point with the romance anime. Oh, first girl privilege, basically. If you're the first girl that knows him or is on screen with him, you usually have a really good chance of being the one who wins in the end. I forget if it's first girl or I forget what the term is, but obviously, you know, you have your childhood friends, you know, you have your older sister types, shit like that. Usually they're not blood related. Usually there's some reveal that they're not blood related. I remember there was one where they were still cousins. So nothing got resolved, and she was definitely out of the running then. Because I don't even know why they threw her in there. Fucking, I'm talking about Ichigo 100. Fucking the younger sister character was like his. I think she was his cousin in the end, right? And then she was like never a contention anyway. It was one of those situations where she likes him from afar, and it's not going to do anything about it. And then she eventually maybe does, but then it's like, oh, I love her, or maybe I see you as a little.
Remember that anime we had to come up?
Yeah, right. Not like that, but yeah, that's fucking.
Who was the author?
I think that they hide their name.
Are you serious, bro?
A lot of people in Japan.
Oh, I love that.
We're talking about Machoku Tensei. God.
I have been exposed to that shit.
I'm glad that they able to discuss the last time. Because, like, I've. I'm just saying. It's like, it's a show for weird. I wish it didn't have such fucking weirdness in it.
That show did not have a
It does. It does. It has a cool magic system. And you know, say what you will about historical whatever this or historical that, God are the characters in their modern perverts. Like, it's told such from a modern lens. Like, like that's the defense because it's like it's medieval times. Therefore, a 15-year-old
Right.
like getting with a 27-year-old makes perfect sense, or even a, you know, because they're an adult at that point in the setting. And it's like, yeah, okay, and it happens in real life. Yeah, I don't know my point. Laughing wise or no?
Yes.
Okay. Laughing wise or other?
Who's your favorite Reaper character?
My favorite Reaper character. Because that could just include anybody from Bleach. But, you know, my favorite Reaper character in anime is that Reaper that got his sight stolen by that Oni, that Tengu, in Bichijo. Right? I did. That's why he's my favorite.
All right, you guys. I'm gonna tell you which Reaper M actually. We have to split the
And
I have because I've been waiting to do this. I just waited for the right time. So y'all remember, actually. So guys, Reaper taps up from the group.
and
Catch her on a
fucking
good day.
right.
Her hair would be
Right? Sometimes I wish, but it's too short now. I don't even know what.
You know what, man? I feel like when we don't comb our shit out, bro, our shit just does not show the proper length, nigga, and we're
Yeah.
just like, bro, what the fuck, bro? All this 5 years, nigga, my shit ain't grew. Like,
Yeah, right. I think that.
I ain't gonna lie. Then you gotta lie. Then you gotta lie way. Then you gotta lie way like straight. Not actually straighten up. But you gotta like get a length in. You gotta like pull like a little bit of it down a little bit just to get your length for it. Like, oh god, I'm actually a lot longer than I thought.
Yeah, right. Definitely. You gotta do that because otherwise you can't know. Because we got the curly hairs. Yours curls, twists,
Great.
naps and stuff. And mine curls and twists. Curls. Super tanky.
Oh, and going back to the hair real quick because I thought this was dope. So my business guy, right? His hairstyle is a lot better because I made it like spiky up top, right?
Yeah.
And I shaved off the sides. And he has like two.
Oh, nice.
Like I was like, oh, that's better.
Yeah, that sounds good. So, with two. Oh, you know who has a really great hairstyle? Oh, fucking Kieran from my Soul Leveling. You know what she has still? She has living.
That's
Her hair's named Karina.
great.
And she has 8 arms, 8 braids going down her back. Sometimes she mixes them into one. And at the base, there's a red bow. That's the brain braid. Okay, the bow.
Okay.
Just imagine 8, braids going about down to her knee.
So I'm about to see watch the hair.
Right? I gotta get those other ones set up.
Right.
On her.
How you feeling?
Hey,
Big
y'all
butt,
cover?
big butt problem.
talk about some of the characters you refined and how you refined them? Because I don't really know the changes one to one.
Maybe. Yeah, actually, that's good. Well, I mean,
For Chiaki, right? But
Well, I
you
mean-
fixed on her.
I mean, basically, like I was trying to like acquire, like I was trying to make like the eye design, like the eye powder, like tattoos kind of stand up, and which they did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're more colored in now.
You think it's more able to like refine them and the fine
Man.
details?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You okay over there?
That was like the whole
Yeah,
idea.
I'm good. Right? I noticed that it gets the little letters correct a lot. The little words and things on things, like little spines of books and stuff like that. Little things in the background and like
Yeah, it did.
stuff like that.
I think that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. It's always good when it's able to like recognize words and stuff like that. I should use that more for tweets. Like the character like asks a question on the blackboard or something like today's topic is Reaper's Sights, and then a bunch of like tweets about like sites that she has in her collection. I should do that. More in character things.
Goals.
We can definitely like do that straight. Looking at every references,
I'm gonna start with the mirror first.
makes sense. That makes sense. Once you get the design of the deer down, you get the basic shape of the body. Yeah. John, doing some math. I basically like come up with them on the fly in my head, right?
I need to go over. We're gonna be more high up.
That's a cool idea.
We're gonna go through a door. No, for real. You're gonna go through a door, dude, and like the ring is more high up, so you don't get thrown out.
Oh,
It'll
okay.
be, like more like in it.
Oh, the stadium, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were talking about like finger rings.
Oh no.
Yeah. But yeah, that'd be cool. Doing like championship rings for the characters and things instead of like some competitions reward them instead of belts or something like that. Because for all intents and purposes, it could have been rings, I guess, instead of belts. In his
I'm planning on
Could've been
10 to
necklaces.
12 books. Yes, you could have that too.
12 books, you think?
About 10.
Sounds good.
That'll be
Does that include the children or just the
I think that, yeah. Maybe I might use their.
So that, yeah.
Be
X, W. Look at you. I'm speaking too low. I got an instant. I guess we could talk about slime if you're not done talking about the characters.
Auburn. Yeah.
Just the fine details and stuff. Makes sense.
Does it make a difference whether it's the saltine brand or the blue oyster crackers or the... Does it really make a difference? Oh yeah, but that's why I was just wondering. So I know you said you wanted two crackers.
Why not try them? Because the saltine's the one you had before, right? Like right there.
There's less ingredients in the saltine one. Maybe that. Just I know you said you wanted two like, she's fat. I want to. Yes,
It's
I
a soup maker.
I'm always wanting
See, the Mario. Oh, so on yours, right? I wanted to get Eevee and Slowpoke,
Yeah.
but it couldn't do Eevee and Slowpoke, so it did a fox and a little pink creature.
Mm.
So those will be your guys. And what is it? Wild Talk or Wild Hour or something like that? Wild Vibe or something? That's what they have you saying. You're over there on Tough Talk. So. Okay. Why you want to do some Tough Talk right now?
Life?
Yeah. Maybe.
Life sucks, bro. I mean, like, reality, bro. Everybody sucks.
Yeah. That's true.
I gotta do a lot more work, man. I gotta post a lot more videos.
People are looking on the page. But, huh? Maybe.
Oh, yeah, no,
They need to start clicking and liking.
At least like
Yeah, at least like.
I have a few free things. I gotta put more free things. I gotta do at least one free thing a day. In addition to all the chapters I have to do.
What are they doing? They're being slowpoke.
I'll just do profiles of the gods and different exposés on different currencies and so I still have the items to go through. You wanna hear about some of the items? So
Yeah.
So we have very common the mundane items. They're your your sandals, your scrolls, your chopsticks, your clothing, things like that, right? Things you make, buy, sell.
Right.
No powers, no aura, no nothing, right? But they have the potential
Right.
to become an artifact. Now, artifacts have a little bit of key,
Yeah.
and they have like increased lifespan, which means they can basically last and rust and stuff, still be restored and things like that. They have a lot of longevity. There's about at least millions of them, right? There's billions of common mundane items. There's millions of artifacts, so there's a lot of them. Named artifacts are things that are artifacts that have a name. It's just has built up the ability to have a personality, have not a soul yet, something like a fragment or something like that. And then you have sovereign objects. Now, sovereign objects are basically artifacts that have lived and used and loved, cared for long enough to develop their own key system. So they have their own key channels, their meridians, their ability to cultivate, stuff like that, and gather power. They usually have named abilities, arts, and things that the person using can do.
Do you need anything, or are you good?
I'm good with it. On it. The wolf and the frog and the monitor. That's the vocal. I heard the vocal. Yeah, that's who we
Yes,
are.
I'm right here.
The wolf reaper, the frog ninja, and the monarch princess.
You can always tell it's me.
I do Monto.
Yay. Monto ninja. Yeah. Gotta do the Grim. Because Grim's taken, and Grim is taken too. So I have to do Dale. But you can still call me Grim. Oh, probably, yeah. There's even another person that goes by one of my names, my other names, Lakari. So, yeah, fucking scandal and shit. I don't know what happened with that. But I heard about it a little bit. Being all weird on the stream. I think so.
Yeah, sometimes.
You got to.
But people like to put everything out there.
They do. And especially when you're on stream, I notice a lot of people like talk about things that they shouldn't talk about. It's good that they talk about them because now it's them being like a pervert or something. But God,
There's some
you don't
things
have to
should not-
share.
There's such thing as oversharing.
Yeah, so many of our names have been taken already.
Man, we already know, but
Right?
Yes.
That's perfect.
you're
Game. Start streaming. Yeah, we should do more of the streaming. Try and do every day this week. And again, when you're about to sign, so basically we're still the tournament. Oh, the character Lian Cheng, he lost to Wenchang. So 2 was originally an outer disciple that the slime met or was involved with back when it was like surviving in the forest 10 years ago. Basically, he showed up because the slime had killed 2 people and they were searching for the people. And then they called in a outer disciple to investigate, right? That was Wenchang. And he was powerful back then, but he wasn't like super powerful. Now he's super powerful. He's number 3 ranking of 480 outer disciples. Not an inner disciple yet, but he's on the cusp.
Right.
Basically, I might even like make him an inner disciple. This like ranking. Yeah, that's a good idea. He should become one. Number 1 and number 2 should become one. And maybe 2 others. It'll be the top 10. I'll make the top 10. Because then, when they get taken out, then all the numbers go down. And then the main character, he lost, right? He got number 107. He wanted top 100, but he got 107. If it goes down by 10, then all the numbers go down by 10. So he'll be number 97. Yeah, I'll just be that 10 entrance this year. Have like, it won't even be like they do 10 every year. It'll be like 10. It was 10 this year. It could have been 4. It could have been 3. It could have been none. But it was 10. And it'll be tough. And all of them are powerful enough to be like inner disciples. It just happens. I got 2 in mind. I got 1 and 2 in mind. It is the 4th through. So I guess that's what's gonna happen. Gotta make it. Guys, we're coming up on 1 hour and 20 minutes. You guys want to cut it off here, you think?
good.
Yeah, that was a pretty good podcast. But racing. But I'm getting kind of like caught. Yeah.
I'm over here getting caught in mouth.
I gotta drink more water when I'm talking. We'll see you guys. Yeah, definitely tomorrow. I'm gonna make sure. a good day.